Good morning. I look like a total geek. Yes, I look like a total geek. It's okay. Uh, Shout out to this hat, Von Dutch. Must be a Dutch company. Yeah. Shout out to Christian O because I'm going to be wearing his Silver Mountain Water clone. And this is his Green Irish Tweed clone, which is better. It's freaking amazing that they really nailed it with this one. But this one's okay. This one's okay. It's soapy and metallic, right? But it's really fresh. That would be the best way to describe it. I'm a bigger fan of the Green Irish Tweed, though. This one is good. But this company, this house, as you say, this house makes very good clones. They're called Arabiat. And you could find them on Best Brands Perfume. Here's the deal because Christian gets them before everybody else because there are so many different cologne companies. So he gets them for everybody, before everybody else. This one right now is going for $60, but if you use the code Mr. 50, you'll get it for 30. What are you talking about? Nothing. How you doing, Duncan? Um, yeah, man. Sticks was right about the is Trump gonna win? It's kind of like, with these mail-in ballots and whatever. It's kind of tough, man. You know, kind of tough. But the party of democracy feels they could just install somebody else like a coup, right? You have to uh, have a democratic election. This isn't a democratic election. If if they put Kamala in there, it's kind of democratic because he stepped down because going live at 5 in the morning is crazy. Yeah, and how you doing, man? Yeah, that's because um, that's when I shave. I was like, oh, I haven't been on YouTube. Let me go on YouTube. You know, if the liberals don't cheat, Trump wins 100%. Of course, por supuesto. Yeah, of course. But you can't say that. Because you'll get sued and everything else. But I think everybody knows at this point that there's cheating going on. We need valid IDs. You know, you have to show an ID. I've always shown an ID every time I go to vote. But nowadays it's like mail in, which was supposed to be temporary because of the pandemic. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. And the Democratic Party makes it about race, which is like, identity politics. Mike Pence is the reason we are living in this shit show. I know, man. I don't know about JD Vance either. He seems a little politically correct as well. Um, but I mean, I would have. What's the Florida Congressman Byron Donalds? He doesn't seem politically correct. He would have been a good choice. I don't want anybody. Yeah, you got to cuddle more. Hey, okay. Hey, I got this brush. There's a YouTuber, bro. Nord lives in Wisconsin. I'll give him a. This is a Ken Surf's brush, right? And it's a boar brush. I like boar brushes. They're a little stiff. So it's like a broom. And how does so I got another board brush, but I'm really digging this one. But I'm going to be using this one because I know that I know from that one live is old. I'm going to probably dump this after a couple shaves. The thing is with these resin um, shave brushes, it's like the paint. This is good, but the paint comes off the painted part. So I'm looking to get no painted part. But look, the top, this is Yaki. This is called the Atlantis. But I have a couple more brushes coming in. But this is a good synthetic brush. But the paint came off. And that just kind of like, I don't know, man. I'm OCD and I like to have a good brush. That live was goofed. So let me wet the face. I'm going to be using the same old I like this guy. So he's a firefighter and he's coming out with a Trump soap. You know, I guess it gets political. He doesn't want to get political. I actually mentioned to him, to Frank, can you put out a Trump soap? And this was his last soap, 3-Ring Circus, and it smells beautiful. It smells like every smell from the carnival, not just cotton candy, but like those elephant ears, you know, those fried dough things that's with the sugar on there. Yeah, it smells great. It smells like the carnival. Okay, this is the kid from A Christmas Story. Hey, man, I'm glad you didn't shoot your eye out. 133 million registered voters in 2020, 74 million for Trump, 81 for Biden. That's like 155, I think. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of, I'll tell you what, I'm glad that PBD is focusing on this. You can't say that word, you know, where they try to take out our man. I think that needs to be an issue. I think all this is trying to, because he looked good, you know, with fight, fight, fight. You know, he looked good. Come on, so they're trying to switch the narrative, and PBD's sticking on this topic, which I dude, why does everything have to be about sex these days? I bet this guy has an amazing rock collection. Yeah. You want to see something cool? I just added this. Hold on. Does it work? There's a bunch of stickers, but none of them show. Oh. Look at that. Oh, I got to move them or buy another bunch. Yeah. So hot water. I need hotter water. I love the chat, man. I bet this guy has an amazing rock collection. Who, me or Nord? But like, I love the smell of this. Did we just become best friends? Yeah, we're best friends, man. Lord Vintage. What do you like about vintage? Motley Crue. Oh, how far did it get? Oh, so you saw the Motley Crue sticker. Okay, hold on. Let me see how far it goes. It doesn't go far enough. I put it in the wrong spot, but I'll have to buy some more stickers. They were inexpensive enough. So when I open up the cabinet, you can see. Motley Crue. I saw Motley Crue when they came to Fort Lauderdale. Oh, yeah, you got to wet the face. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I saw Motley Crue. Bogart Furio. You couldn't handle it, Carlos. What the heck? Dude, I have that. I don't like it. You can't handle much in Miami, man. It's hot. It's hot. Either it makes me feel good, or it doesn't make me feel good. You know? I'm not all for compliments. That's the weirdest thing, man, about people don't enjoy wearing cologne. It's just like, how many compliments am I going to get? How many compliments am I going to get? Dunk is here, man. Dunk is representing. So I'm going to use my, I think this is a 24 millimeter brush. It's going to go in the garbage because I have another boar brush coming in, a really nice one. I wear Antaeus in 95-degree Houston. Oh, shit, man. It gives me a headache. Some colognes just give you a headache, man. You can't wear it. The Christian's Green Irish Tweed by Arabiat is freaking amazing. The other one is pretty good, though. It smells like Silver Mountain water. I feel like this, it really smells like Silver Mountain water. I'm not a fan of Silver Mountain water, man. I'll be honest. I remember I slapped you once, no disrespect, though we were young. Okay. I was a skinny kid, and I got picked on, but I always fought. And in junior high, I mostly lost, but I had friends sticking up for me. One time, this guy was in my math class, and he was staring at me the whole time for an hour, going like this, right? And when we walked out the door, he was wearing glasses. He was a tough kid with glasses, with those nerdy 70s glasses. I flipped off his glasses and bam, right in the face. He never messed with me again. And then I just kind of walked away real fast. So Okay, so today let's use Gillettes, right? So these are Gillettes. And what I like about Gillettes is this is called a Fusion. Watch. I like the release system. We'll use the Gillette Fusion 5. I got to put the link in there. Man, I'll tell you what, a lot of people have been using them links. Thank you. 10 people used the links yesterday. Oh, I just cut myself. Oh. Yeah, man, 10 people used the links. That was freaking awesome. And I know it's only like 40 cents. It adds up. Like $4. It's like nice. It's worth doing a stream for $4 for me. Thanks for everybody who's used those links. Oh, the camera's too high. Like normal pork. I can't eat pork anymore. Boar. What does boar taste like? Yeah, pig, right? They have a place out in Florida where you could hunt them, right? But you have to pay a lot of money, and you get to keep your boar. And, eat it. I've never done that. It's a lot of money. I think it was like $300-400, and you only get to keep one boar. I think you can only shoot one boar. And it's like $300-400, maybe a little more nowadays, But I was gonna go, but I'm like, how am I gonna cook a boar in my condominium? I don't have a barbecue grill. Just to shoot a pig. I can't bring it in my condo. Maybe like where Duncan lives in Texas, he could cook it in his backyard or Reaper. The stuff is nice and creamy. Pork's good, dude. I can't eat pork because now I'm missing a tooth. The dentist removed like my last biting tooth. Is this a thing? Like I'm right-handed, right? But I eat on my left side of my mouth. And this is like my main biting tooth that I had removed. And, you know, it was like, dude, you know how much it cost? $1,150. $1,150. Because they always want to put some kind of bone marrow in there so you could get a tooth put in there later on. Obviously, the Gillette Fusion is the best razor. But I do like the Schick, man. I've come very accustomed to the Schick. This is like very safe. Like you're not gonna cut yourself with a Gillette. And that's why they cost so much. People don't want. The main thing is people don't want to cut themselves shaving, and they'll pay for that. And this razor glides like, ooh, like you're not gonna get that with the Schick. I cut myself a little. But I do enjoy using the Schick a little more because of the aggressive, the way the blades are set in a more aggressive manner. Yeah, the Schick has definitely become my favorite. But this is safe. The Amazon ones are good because they're cheap. This is good because if you don't really care for the art of shaving, this one is good. You're not going to cut yourself. Like it has all that protection. Look, and it pivot. They all pivot, but this one I think pivots a little more. I think it pivots like 360 degrees. See, you're really, yeah, it's a good razor. It's a good razor. But it's so expensive, man. If you have the money, get a Gillette. But try out the Schick, man. You might enjoy the more aggressive shave, to be honest. One more form of pay if you can make boar brushes for cuddles. In Texas, people do charters. They get paid by hunters, the state, the ranchers, and sell the meat. Many forms of pay. Oh, yeah. I used to go to the range every single Saturday. For years, that's all we did. I mean, did I actually enjoy going to the range every single Saturday? It was loud. It's loud. You know? And when you have some powerful weapons, it's nice. It's nice. It's fun. You know, ARs, shooting an AR is nice. I mean, everybody should have an AR Armalite. So this is what the soap looks like. If you want to help Frank out, you go to Pasture Shaving. It smells like a carnival. It smells nice, man. I gave him a rating on Pasture Shaving. It smells, oh shit. It smells really nice. I like it. It's become one of my favorite soaps. And like, it's one of those, I'll make like 100 soaps, 500 soaps or whatever, and then it'll be history. Right? Hold on, hold on. I have a washer machine in my, hold on. Oh. Okay, so put this here so it doesn't fall. Okay. Like here's another one. I shot my AR indoor last time. I went only 30 yards. I shot a smiley face on target like in the movies. Yeah. Some of the targets are more fun than, it's kind of true. You have to have a fun target to shoot. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to be wearing, oh man, we got it. I love this one. This is a good summer aftershave. And it's like, it's hard to find. I've had 2 bottles of this stuff, right? And it's from Barrister Man, lime, cherry, violet. It smells freaking good. This stuff smells better than any of these colognes, to be honest. I've always said, like, sometimes the cologne concentrations are too much. This is good, man. Oh my God, it's good. Woo. Oh man, like lime and cherry go together really well. Like when George, I don't, woo, the menthol kills you, but it's nice. Oh, it feels so cool on the face. Like George is coming out with a vetiver fragrance. I told him I'm not really interested in this blue seraphim and all this other stuff. I hate Iris. Iris kind of ruins it for me. Although this does have iris in it, and it's great, the green iris tweed. But the iris isn't pronounced at all. So let's wear this. You can get it at bestbrandsperfume.com. Hedgehogs have poor eyesight and rely on their taste and smell. So this is right here, Arabiat. Oh, you have tobacco. And this is a Silver Mountain water cologne. I'll just spray it on my shirt. It's kind of, soapy, metallic, but there's a freshness to it that I like, and it's like ultra fresh. Even if you go to the website Fragrantica, they'll say it's like ultra fresh. It really is ultra fresh. And I like it. This one, I actually like it more than Silver Mountain water because I think Arabiat, I told Christian, this is your best house, Arabiat. He has one called Fakhar, Fakhar. Can I get a free fade? Oh yeah, I'll cut your hair. Yeah, and I think this Arabiat is his best house. Also, Christian has this for $35. Why am I mentioning this? He's my friend. He's somebody I talk with every day. Somebody that's, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be your friend anymore. Like Duncan. I don't know. I don't even talk to the Reaper anymore. I'm like, dude, Duncan, shit, man. I ain't gonna go against Duncan. You crazy? I'm not like that, man. Like, oh, don't like this person. No way, man. I like who I like, man. You can't convince me. I'm strong in the way I feel about everything. Everybody hated Trump all this time. I'm like, I love him. I don't care what you think. Trump 2024. I don't care what you think. Come on, man. You think you're going to influence me? I don't go into mob mentality, man. Mob mentality, because mob mentality could make you a hypocrite. Because all of a sudden you're like, I just want to be part of the crowd. And then it's like, oh shit, I don't like this crowd anymore, you know? Oh, but I thought you were like for this guy. I thought you were riding with Biden. I ain't riding with Biden, man. I mean, you know, when he was unpopular, I stuck by, and I love Marjorie Taylor Greene. And I know people that will say, oh, she's a bad built butch blonde. I'm like, man, I love Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene is honest. She says it like it is. And that's it. I don't care what anybody else says. Panasonic. It comes with 3 attachments. I think it's my first link. Shout out to the 5 people who bought it yesterday. It's pretty good. $19.99. It's the second best selling nose clipper on Amazon. You'll be happy with it if you like to cut your nose hairs. Okay, so that's attachment 1, and it just twists off like this. And then I'm going to put attachment number 2 on. Let me face it this way so you can see. Okay, and this is good for, like, it's good for, like, look at the hair. Like, I could cut right here. You see how it cuts it off? Like, all that hair is gone. It's pretty strong. Like, let me show you right here. You see all the hair that came off? So it's very good with cutting the hairs off. And it has another attachment. Attachment number 3, which is the eyebrow trimmer, and you have to go against the hairs. My facts don't care about your feelings yet. And it cuts the really wild hairs. That's pretty much what it does. It just cuts the really really long ones, and it's going for $20. It's pretty good. And then if you want to shave your chest, this is good. Mine is 7 years old, so it lasts forever. So it comes in a little pouch. 7 years old. I used to have a paper with the receipt and everything, but cuts good. Let's put a 564 blade, 564 attachment on here, and it just attaches like that, right? And you could take it apart, and I've never taken it apart. I do it for the camera, but like there's no hairs getting there. You could shave in the shower with this. That's what the whole thing is, like the water drop. You could shave in the shower with this. And that's it. And you'll see all the hairs that just cut off. See? So that's it. It's good, man. It works. It cuts off the gray hairs. Hold on, let me get a little brush and brush this off. And it comes with a little brush. And you could brush the hairs off. All right, let me see. This. And you could take. There's other ones, but I have almost everything of everything, and it comes apart like that for the shower, and it just snaps in. Very good, man. Can't go wrong with this one. It's Remington. It's a lithium battery, and my lithium battery has lasted 7 years. I've been using this at least at least twice a week for the last 7 years, and it's strong. There was somebody that complained that the lithium battery died. I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. My lithium battery is still alive. Maybe they work for another company. And of course, well, let's see what I could use here. I have to spray some. Oh, I already sprayed some. Um, Funny thing is, no gray. I have a lot of gray. Mentalado acalado. And this is good for sore muscles. Like this right here is like mentholated alcohol. And there's other stuff. I have a lot of different stuff for pain, but I like that this is just like liquid and you can just pour it on and then you just rinse it off. Because I have other ones, but it's messy. This one's neat. Hold on, I'll be right back. Woo. Yeah, I'm out of the algorithm now. Because that's the thing about these streams. If you want to, like, get a lot of views, you have to do it every day. And, so like my numbers have been low because I haven't done it every day. That's the way it works. That's the way YouTube works. Old school Pinard, nah, dude. I hate that Pinard, man. Uh, I hate Pinard. Ugh. Gives me a headache. I'm not a fan of Pinard, man. Maybe in the Bay Area, Pinard is good, but not in Miami, man. I like what I like. I like that Barrister Man Adagio, which is only for the summer season. I think Pinard Clubman makes some of the worst shaving products, in my opinion. They have the worst bay rum. Um, the shave soap's all right. Every shave soap is all right, but like, the thing is with like, say for instance, this shave soap right here, which I'm going to get it back out of the shower. You're going to get more natural ingredients with this, right? Like, let me see if you can see. Um, See, look at the ingredients. Well, stearic acid isn't. Um, see, butter, potassium, castor oil, made in New York, New York. But yeah, so I like when I understand the ingredients. Oops, sorry about that. It made a loud noise. But like some of them have all natural ingredients. Like every single ingredient. This one has a couple words I don't know, like scientific words. And did I talk about this? I did talk about this, right? Christian O's selling this for $35. Now this is 600 mils. 600 mils. This is 200 mils. So for 35 bucks, it smells like Paco Rabanne Invictus, except the perfumer is Ropion. Ropion. He's a very popular uh, Dominique Ropion. He's a very popular um, perfumer. So it's a little better, but I'm not a fan of the Invictus DNA. But this one is a little better. I'm just, it's got a fresh vibe. It's got apple, grapefruit, sea notes, and geranium with this. And Cristiano is selling it for 35 bucks on his website. And I know Duncan has spent 35 bucks on some really blind buy fragrances that, I mean, that's like a TJ Maxx price, 35. Ropio made Casual Friday. Help out my boy. Help out my friend Cristiano. Check this out, man. Mercedes Benz. The Move. Check it out on Fragrantica. You can see Dominique Ropion is a perfumer. It's his take on Invictus. And Cristiano has a 200 ml bottle for 35 bucks. Gotta help out the friend. He's one of my favorite influencers. He's an influencer because he has like a million colognes, but that's only because he sells them. He has like he has so many. I think he spent so much money on colognes though, because he wants to test them against the original. And like I would say, listen, I'm just gonna test the original against a decant, But he buys the $400 bottle. He shows you the real thing, and he'll show you the clone, and he'll tell you it's like 99, it's 88, it's whatever percentage alike. But in a way, just to prove that point, you're going to spend a lot of money on these $400 colognes, you know. But he's a businessman, He's a businessman. So yeah, he sold out on the Green Irish Tweed clone real quick. I was like, damn, Christian, this one's good. It first smelled like iris, then it smelled like lemon verbena the second day. Then the third day it started coming together. And after a week, man, I was like, whoa, this stuff is really good. I'm really impressed. This one I'm pretty impressed with though. The Silver Mountain Water Clone. I'm pretty impressed with this. This is Arabiat. Arabiyat. So he's selling that for 30 because I don't think it's as like great as the Green Irish Tweed clone, but it's still good. It's still good. And so let me recap. So tonight I used the Yaki Atlantis brush, which it's a little torn up. Had it a while. I used Frank's uh, Carnival fragrance, called Three Ring Circus, and it smells like elephant ears. A lot of people don't know what elephant ears are. Elephant ears, like that fried dough with the sugar, and then cotton candy together, and there's like a nice woodiness to it. Nice shirt. Thanks, man. What about the hat? Is the hat nice? I see you. And so, yeah, Frank has done a really good job with that, and he's gonna make a soap named after 45. He's a firefighter in New York City. His cologne, his shave soap was made in New York City. I used this, which is Mentolado Glacial. And pretty much it's menthol and alcohol. And I left a link if you want to help me out, please. Nobody's bought that one, but I sold a lot of these. And nobody's returned them. So that means it's good because, this is Philips Norelco. It comes with 3 attachments. and you just twist them on. They're really good. I shaved earlier to show you, what it shaves like. Really nice. Um, and I'm going to use some. Listen, this one right here is a very good underarm deodorant. How did I find this? I was in Publix. And I opened them all up. And you have to take that little plastic thing off. And I smelled it. And this one smells the nicest. But it's not like on Amazon yet. Ocean Eucalyptus. This company does sell stuff on Amazon, but they don't sell this exact set. They have a rose one that's like a really hot seller. But that's the kind of, you know when they do sell this on Amazon, this is the best smelling one. Trust me, it's nice and fresh, and it does a deep. All these. I don't like the ones like that last 24 hours. You know, but this does a decent job. It's better than nothing. It's more of a deodorant, but it's like I don't know if it has aluminum or not. I don't think it has aluminum, but I like aluminum. I'll be at oh yeah, aluminum free. I like aluminum, in my underarm deodorants. I really do. But now there's this whole big thing with aluminum free because a lot of people are allergic. Um, and I used the most expensive razor, which is the Gillette Fusion. A lot of money, but you'll never cut yourself with this. It's not really a wet shaver's favorite razor, but if you're more worried about cutting yourself and you just want to shave real quick to get to work, this is very good. The Gillette Fusion, and it's has the little gel on the top, and it's really safe more than anything else. I think I'm a fan of this one though. This is the Chic Quattro Titanium, and you see how the blades are kind of aggressive. I like this one because it's more closer, the best a man could get. This one is more aggressive. I like using it because I do enjoy wet shaving. If I could, I would use a double edged razor. I was thinking, shit, because I was off the warfarin. Maybe I should use a double edged razor and shave. But I'm like, what's the purpose? So now I'm bridging myself back on the warfarin because I have a mechanical heart valve. So I'm back on the warfarin. It is what it is. But I mean, I do recommend if you're not taking warfarin that you try a safety razor. I enjoyed it. The thing is, razors, you could get razors for so little money. Like you could get the Chic titanium right here for a decent price. Where or the Amazon razors. How do you avoid razor burn? Okay, how do I avoid razor burn? Okay, so I lather really well, and a lot of people say, "Oh, you lather." Take this off. You lather too much, but when you lather, you're sort of exfoliating, right? And you're agitating your skin. So if you're just gonna put on shaving cream and shave it off, you're gonna get razor burn. You have to kind of agitate the skin. Truly, you have to agitate the skin. You have to exfoliate, and you have to take your time with applying your shave soap or shave cream. You can't just spread it on and start shaving because you'll get razor burn if you do that. But I exfoliate and I use a shave soap. I prefer the soaps. Uh, I've used this one. This one is sold on Amazon. It's pretty good. It's CO Bigelow. It's a shaving cream, and it's like full of like eucalyptus and spearmint and mint. I recommend this one if you're new to like using a shave brush. So that's the issue is if you're just going to apply shaving cream, you may cut yourself, you may get razor bumps, but the more you agitate it, it's the trick. I mean, it's the trick. You have to you have to agitate your skin. It's called exfoliation, but you know what I mean. Just you have to agitate the skin, and you're not going to get razor bumps. But yeah, or you could use a double edged razor. But the trick is to keep agitating, to keep agitating the skin. Maybe I'm trying to get a good lather, but in the process, I'm agitating. So yeah, but the Gillette Fusion will give a lot of people razor bumps because it's a very safe, mild razor. If you want, go up to this, which you see the angle is a little more like a double edge. This one I would say is safer, but the trick is to agitate. Trick is to agitate. All right, thank you for G. Nice seeing you here. Uh, Famous YouTuber. Shout out to Duncan. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Ganja Montes Studio. He was posting some facts about hedgehogs, and there was a couple other people. I think they left though. But thank you to you. Oh, shout out to Lord Vintage. He has to be my best friend. Thank you very much. I'm looking for a best friend. Thanks. We'll try those tips. Yeah, try it, man. And I think you'll see it will really help you. All right. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Please hit the like on the way out. Peace.